when Tannehill finished before,
over-hardened.
He's been decent. Like, I mean, he really hasn't been that bad.
Typical.
And he's your backup for a reason. You gotta have faith.
I don't know why he was trying to cover
when your starter goes down.
Right. All right. Cowboys 33, Redskins 19. Solid win. Although,
solid win.
Hope you enjoyed that one.
Kind of on the back of Zeke on that one.
well, no, I am pretty disappointed because there's one thing that I noticed. Cowboys kicked a lot of field goals. They had prime scoring opportunities and they failed to do it.
That's true.
That's
welcome bad defense they're up against though, and they shut down the Redskins pretty well. That was a good defensive performance by them,
especially for your team. Your team has lacked on defense this year. That was a good performance against a good team.
Which is funny because who leads the league in sacks? DeMarcus Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that kid's been a revelation.
Although, really quickly, the Cowboys' defense, they've had some bright spots. I just want to say, Mr. Michigan, I was wrong about Jordan Lewis. The kid can play. He has been getting better every week, and it's clear that he knows how to play football, and he's going to be an all-star at some point.
It's all about the school you come from. That's why, anything coming out of Ohio State is just pretty much trash. I mean, Zeke Elliott, look at him. He's overrated.
I'm sorry. We're going to get to this guy in a little bit, probably, but I dare you to tell Joey Bosa he's trash.
Yeah.
Him and his brother.
His brother's trash.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Baby Bosa is going to be... Get out of here.
This is not going to be like a TJ Watt thing. It's going to be...
it is.
It's going to be a Joey Bosa and we'll see you in CFL, Nick.
No.
He won't even make it.
You say that now, but it didn't
it.
seem like you were saying you would have said that on Saturday.
I'm not impressed with him. I really am not.
He's a freshman. Relax. He's a freshman going in there and doing that, and you're saying he's not going to make it in the NFL. He's already doing this.
Listen. He ain't no LaMelo Ball.
Thank Christ he's not.
All right.
I'm agreeing with the Ohio State fan. Thank you that he is not.
Jeez. If that was the case, I'd be hating him.
Yeah.
Even if he was on my team. I don't care how good you are. I can't have that nonsense.
All right, moving on. Vikings 33. The poop team, because that's what they are.
Yep.
16. That'd be the Browns.
Orange fleck poop.
Mm-hmm. Even to watch that game.
The boy I love losing Super Bowls. Yeah. Taking a dump all over the Raiders' chest.
Yep.
34-14.
Our seats were in Raider country, by the way.
Smack dab in the
That's hilarious.
We were at the end of the end zone. They had taken over like a corner of the end zone, like right up against the wall and 3 rows back to where we were.
So it's kind of like a black dot, not a black hole.
Mind you, only person not in either one of the gear is the one that almost starts the fight with the Raider fan.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
No. In what really happened is that the Raider fan started with Tony.
Well,
Tony didn't estimate.
Tony didn't. I went out of my way after that to be annoying.
No. So this guy starts cheering for the fact that
LaShawn
McCoy went down and didn't look like he was getting up.
Oh,
so he was just like, yeah, don't get up. And Tony's like, yeah, we've resorted to cheering for injuries.
I really hate people
and this guy
like
just
that,
turns
though.
around, like instantaneous, drop of a penny, and he's just like, you don't know me. You don't know me. And then he's like getting up.
Tony,
in my defense, what do? I think to my head, I don't know what that has to do with it, so I get closer to him and start screaming, "Whoa! Injuries! Whoa!" And this dude, he kept his composure because I'm sure he wanted to punch me in the face.
Tony, people aren't going to be able to see this, but I want a high five and a handshake.
No, but see, and then the other thing that Tony did was really deflated the situation too.
Oh, he Belichicked it.
No. Legitimately, there was a good tackle made by Bowman on the Raiders, and he complimented it and said, and then the guy next to
Bowman is everywhere. Yeah. I was like, he was one of the best pickups they could have gotten because that dude is
the guy to the left that was standing next to the guy that was arguing with Tony turns around to him, who was also a Raiders fan, and said, yeah, you know what? And it deflated the whole situation. And I think more people need to do that in sporting events.
That's using your de-escalating skills.
Actually,
we learned all about de-escalation at work.
Really started. started escalating actually before when Tony started repeating over and over again, scoreboard. Because I believe at that point we were up like 24-7 or something like that.
It really got de-escalated when Tony got on top and started choking the guy out.
No, apparently we left with 3-something left. The game was done. Okay, and we were like, listen, you're not allowed to bring cigarettes into the stadium. If you do and you take them out of your pocket, Chuckles found out real quick that they take them from you. Okay, they take your property. Same thing with a lighter. If they catch you smoking, they will take your cigarette and take your lighter. So they do not have any standing for that. So we knew the game was over. We go to leave. Nate stayed. Apparently there was a bigger, angrier Buffalo Bills fan that was now trying to instigate this guy to violence.
They're straight up, no joke. The Bills Mafia is no joke. There was some very large black men behind me, all in Bills gear, straight up antagonizing all the Raiders, like the black hole that was in front of us.
The black pimple.
And they were. I'll give it to the Raider fans. Not only did they stay the entire game after almost, pretty much getting blown out, they took it like a champ. But security did come in actually towards the end, and that's when I booked it out of there because I was literally right in the middle of it. And but my hat's off to them. They took it, and the Bills fans were definitely giving all sorts of heck for it.
I mean, at that point, the game was. I mean, the stadium was packed. But most of it was not nuts. A great day to be standing in a football field. I mean,
we went
45 degrees, booked it out of there early
the whole time.
Yeah. We all had separate seats, and our friend Dave and his brother came, and we were tailgating with him and whatnot. And we're getting out of the game, thinking that we're gonna wait for most people to leave the parking lot. We're gonna tailgate a little bit more. Get there. Dave's car's already gone.
Raider fans.
Where'd Dave go?
Dave and his brother are Raider fans.
Raider fans. They had left. Parking lot gone. They were already on the way home.
Yeah,
they didn't care.
We were still in the parking lot drinking beer, and people were still in a line to leave the parking lot. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm on the highway." We're like, "Oh, so you left like 25 minutes ago? You left in the third quarter."
The Knicks are up by 2 possessions on the Rockets.
Make it 3.
Wow.
No, he was on the line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's still 2 possessions.
Yeah.
It's 6 now. 6 points. Anyways, that's a great story. Again, awesome.
You should never be that guy in a especially at an away game. Like, not only rooting for injuries, because that's just wrong on every level, but being super antagonistic or antagonizing. I don't really know which is the appropriate word there, but
it's just kind of a issue of safety too. Like you don't want to go into the lion's den and taunt the lion,
Being aware of your environment.
In all fairness, my name is Daniel. I ain't scared.
Because
biblical reference for you.
I've gone to Jets Bills games in Buffalo. I've been fine. You talk a little crap. You don't get crazy. You just
Yeah, you just have some banter. And we all three of us. We're having banter.
How much alcohol did this person consume?
I don't think I saw him at any.
I don't think he wasn't drinking in the stadium. He was just he was ready to be the guy to speak for all Raider fans around him. And he was not going to shy away from people giving him garbage. And don't get me wrong, he was pumped. He had his little flag. He was waving it and everything. And that's fine. And I didn't say anything to him. But the second he started cheering for an injury, I was like, all right, well, now you're a piece of garbage.
Well, that was the other thing.
And now I have to say something.
He had this little towel, and it had a very offensive, comment on it, which fell in line with it.
I got a picture of it. I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
Is that it? Just F your team?
No. It spells it out, but instead of the U, it's the Raiders symbol.
Yeah. So
it should be F, the Raiders symbol, CK, your team.
It's
still creative.
I mean, it's not like the N word or something.
No, I'm just watching my language now. But I did not witness this man drink or eat anything. The only thing I saw him
what kind of heathen?
Yeah, scream and use that towel, which was.
What kind of heathen? I'm going to be going to my first NFL game coming up soon.
Oh yeah,
and I'm just going to be eating. The whole game. Because we got free tickets and free parking.
Oh, that's nice.
So I got cash for food.
Yeah, no.
Too bad it's not a Falcons game because then I got a bunch of cash for food.
Well, if you go for a Falcons game, don't expect to get Chick-fil-A because that stuff is
Or you better go to a Monday night or a Thursday night game.
Or just realize you're going to be, that's Atlanta, I live in New York, I'm there for the weekend, and go Saturday.
Yeah, true.
Anyways.
I do have desire to go to certain football games, too, in my lifetime. Like, I want to go to the Florida-Georgia game just for the party. I don't even care if I go to the game. Like, it's considered the largest cocktail party in the world because they do it every year.
Is there something that uses the mascot something tail or anything? Because if there is, then the biggest cocktail party should be South Carolina versus that team.
Now I'm trying to think here. Tail.
The Moorhead State Whale Tails.
the whale tails.
All right. Let's continue on. The Bengals squeak one out against the Colts. Boy, are those two teams bad.
No.
Yeah.
That was an ugly game.
The Patriots 21, Chargers 13. Boy, did the Patriots look bad against the Chargers.
Oh, yeah. There was at one point the Chargers were leading, and they showed the score up in the stadium, Bill Stadium, and the crowd erupted. It was amazing. Erupted.
That being said, leave it to the Chargers to find ways to blow games.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get a kick on the 5-yard line and then get safety? What? You would have been better served just fair catch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You could have. Yeah.
Saints 20, Bears 12. Yeah. Falcons 25, Jets 20. Eagles 33, 49ers 10. Which, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I would have thought Carson Wentz would have lit them up for like 750 yards.
Yeah.
He only got me like 16.6 fantasy points.
Oh, so
he got me.
That's why you're salty.
He got me.
He was expecting 30.
Yeah.
He got me 31 the week before. Let's see. Panthers 17, Buccaneers 3. Boy, were we wrong about the Buccaneers.
Yeah, they've been bad.
Yeah.
Real bad.
On paper, they're good. On paper,
they
they're
put up a good
real
fight against the Bills. I mean, Jameis Winston, I believe, is the real deal. I really do. But,
maybe there is something to the curse of the first week bye.
The curse of the first week bye.
That's why it doesn't happen, because both of those teams have started to spiral out of control. Oh, I mean, the Dolphins have clearly given up. They've abandoned ship. They're looking.
You took their Coke away.
Yeah, they're looking.
They've got nothing to live for.
Nothing now.
You took away their cocaine. They've got nothing.
Now all they have
they
hot
weren't
weather
trying
and good weather left.
Well, they were trying to
terrible.
Or Miami. At one point.
Well, do you know what really happened? The Dolphins, like, you know what? We're losing. Let's throw all our support to the Heat. Let's go Heat.
Come on, Henry.
Yeah,
just jump right back over.
Or the other. Jeter's in town. Jeter's one of us now.
Marlins will get better now.
Where's Giancarlo?
John who? Coach Jeter.
We need him to stand on the sideline and just blast throw up home run shots to himself to keep our fans coming here.
Yeah. Seahawks 41, Texans 38.
Wow,
that was such a close.
What happened to good defense?
That was a heck of a game.
I feel like defense went out the window.
Yeah, I feel like at that point both offenses were just slugging it out. They just knew they had to do it, and they were taking chances, and they were hitting it.
Speaking of defense, let's jump for real quick to another sport, baseball. The World Series Game 7 tonight. I tweeted at Tom Gaz and Levac, the local ESPN radio hosts, because they're believers in defense wins championships. So I tweeted, defense wins championships. World Series 2017, hold my beer. Because no, you literally had a 13-12 game.
Yep.
That's not defense. 5 home runs in 2 innings is not defense.
Astros are already up.
It's been such a...
Who?
It's been such like a almost God, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Crap show?
Like up and down, just like,
roller coaster.
Yeah, it's been like a roller coaster ride. Like one with the pitching duels that we've had.
It's been like a cocaine high. Yeah. Oh wait, we're not in Miami anymore.
They stole the cocaine?
That's where it went.
The World Series started?
Yeah. Yep. Astros are up 2-0.
And we're watching the Knicks?
Yes, they're winning. They are beating the Rockets.
listen, the Knicks aren't going to make the playoffs. I don't care.
It's the East. You can be 10 games below 500 and still make the
Yeah, you
playoffs.
can't say that the Knicks are not going to make the playoffs.
I don't.
There's still a good chance, especially
if they were the West. Maybe you could say that.
I'm like LeBron.
Listen,
I don't care until the playoffs.
James Harden is fear the beard, right? Kyle O'Quinn, fear that beard. All right, let's continue on. Steelers 20, Lions 15, Chiefs 29, Broncos 19. Any surprises this week? Besides the defense problems in Texas or Houston, and
I was impressed in how well Deshaun Watson played going into Seattle. It's not an easy place to play. The 12 and that defense usually play a lot better